Morning. We're out and about again. I'm Cactus. Welcome to the channel. It's a beautiful, sunny, but cool. It's above freezing. I would guesstimate 4 to 5 degrees Celsius. 0 is freezing. Yeah, it was just a perfect day to get out of the house. The snow that we've had has melted, and yeah, it's time to get out. Chores are done, dishes are done, laundry's done, dogs are walked. I've already done a bush bash in a different area, and on these abandoned rail lines in another section, and I stumbled upon I was trying to get to a trail, a bit of a junkyard full of old snowmobiles and ATVs, some old trucks. But unfortunately, I didn't film it. Although it was quite grown in, you could tell they didn't use it anymore. I felt like it was possibly bordering on somebody's property on the road a kilometer or 2 away, whatever it was. So I just walked on through. We'll have to leave that one. So we're going to go down to some fields here and see if there's some old ruins that look like they're approachable or appropriate to get to. We'll see what we get. I'm sure blessed with this gorgeous sunny day. It's absolutely stunning. Feels good to be retired. Getting my exercise, hobbling along on my crappy knees and my crappy back, but we keep on going. I got the old snowblower ready, put a throwout bearing on it for the auger, a couple of belts just in case. It's an old 1970s Canadiana, it's called, probably made by MTD or something, I don't know, but they're really thick metal and they're really worth fixing and saving, so I keep this old sucker going. And the old snow machine I bought, the 1990 Yamaha Ovation, I gave it a going over and started it up, and it just seems good to go. There's not much to do to it. I bought that helmet. I need to wire in the heated visor wiring, and that'll be about it. Anyway, if there's something to see, I'll show you. Cactus out. Here we go. I could just barely make out a flat shape from the old rail berm. Old implement plow furrow thing, whatever it's called here. Oh, there's another log structure over there. Well, let's take a little explore here. Okay, nothing to see there. That's my fourth pair of cactus glasses this year. I found another pair today. So I lost the other pair last week in the bush by my house. I found another pair at Rexall drugstore. They're getting discontinued. I like them because I adore the shape of them. They're nice to look through, and they're comfortable. They don't hurt your nose or your ears. So I feel lucky to have found another pair, but I'm getting so frustrated that I lose them all the time. I need to get a string on them, as Gord's girlfriend says. She's not wrong. Well, this one's pretty toasty. All the dovetail joints. This is pretty remote out here. It's farm country. It's not like the bushy area where I live, but it's still widespread population. Mix of bush and vast fields. I would say that this log structure was the house, due to the finished wood and the framing. That's a doorway. Yeah, it's all finished. It just rotted away. It probably never got a tin roof. It probably had through cedar shingle roof. While they last a long time, they don't last long enough. These tin roofs seem to make things last longer. Keeps the rain sliding off. Okay, I'm so worried I'm going to lose my shades. I have them off right now. I'm going to put them on my head, which I hate because when you take them off after a while, they feel like they're still on your head. It drives me crazy. Bricks. Any identifying marks on the bricks? No. The lath, which would have held the plaster. Here's the plaster. For a nice finished look inside. A little bit of insulation. So it's like really rotting away for a long time. It won't be long and there'll be nothing left to see. The earth will swallow it up and it'll turn to soil. Square nails, so you can see how old we're talking here. Square nails. 1800s. It wouldn't be any earlier in these parts. Any earlier than mid-1800s, and this would have been young country, full of vast forests of ginormous white pines, yellow pines, red pines, big virgin forests. This door is still intact, somewhat. And before that was sporadic exploration by fur traders, explorers. Here's the old stove. Parts. Neat. Any other garbage around? Any old cars? I am a wee bit concerned with ticks. because it's slightly warmer today. I don't have any bug juice on. I should have. They never used to be a concern. You've heard me talk of this before. But they are here now. I've had in this country, part of the woods, a tick on me. And we've taken a couple off our puppies so far back home, so they're around now. We have to face the music that they're around. So when I get home, I make sure I strip down and have a shower and throw the clothes in the laundry and make sure everything's off me. Okay, I'm gonna click off for now, and I'll get back on at that other log barn that's more intact. All right, we've arrived. Tin roof. I should show you that. That's why that one's still standing. Tin roof. Certainly not original, but it helps them last. I wonder if that's a loft with a floor. Don't really want to have to climb up there. Let's take a look-see here. Nothing to worry about. There's no one around for miles. Leather horse tack stuff. Or for oxes or oxen. Okay, there's the loft. Let's get some light on the subject. Don't imagine we're going to see anything interesting. An old can or something would be nice to see. It's lined with tin inside here. There's old feed in here. Old poop. Old petrified poop. So they lined it with tin to keep the drafts out because they were keeping some sort of animals in here. Okay, light out. We're going to climb up here and have a look. Make sure nothing's going to fall off. 1, 2, 3. All right, here we are. More leather horse tack stuff, harnesses and stuff. There's an old can. It might be readable even, but I can't get to it. Maybe if I get right up here. Ooh, that's sketchy. Okay, hold on, I gotta put this down. Oh, do not fall. Oh, you can't see nothing on it. There's the stairs taken out. That would have been handy. There's a plastic shield for something with canvas on it. Yeah. It's for a carriage or something. I forget what they call these. Hames or something. Here's some writing, an old crate. Silver polish. Silver polish. Maybe I should be digging around here a little bit. Just a little bit. Might see something interesting. Oh, if I fall, go find my bones here one day. Raccoon and porcupine poop everywhere. Yeah, there's a big folded up canvas cover for something here. Carriage or something. More here too. Okay, well, not super interesting. That crate would have been neat at one time. Okay. All right, well, that's dilapidated, but I'm in somebody's field here. We'll stay out of that. Some fuel tanks, an old hay wagon. Falling apart. Okay, there's a patch of, oh, there's a beat down trail here from the tractors. There's a patch of forest over there. I'm gonna pass through and get back on the old rail line, and I think that's it, unless I can spot something else. Usually these island patches of scraggly bush suggest that something was going on here one time, or they dumped stuff. But there, oh, there was, yeah, I see bricks and bits of metal and wood. Probably another barn or something here. Everything's been bulldozed into a pile. Plastic pipe. I see logs there. That was probably a barn. Maybe I should get closer. Concrete. Yeah. An old rotten barn, I guess. Well, we'll circle around and see if there's anything to see. Oh, that knee. Nothing to see. Oh, something ate a bird here. Something ate a turkey or something. Coyote or a fox. Something had a meal. $18.56. The Portage-du-Fort Dam and the old mill grinding stone from one of the old mills from back in the day. There's no information. Portage-du-Fort, Quebec. Portage loosely means carry, but we use it in English too, in at least Canada. Portage means portage, to pick up your canoe and walk it around the rapids type thing. Portage of the fort. So I can assume there used to be an old fort here. I don't know the history of it. It's on the Ottawa River. There is a Fort Collunge upriver. I know it had a proper log fort back in the day, as far back as the 1600s even, which is incredible, when just explorers were coming up here. So, why am I here? I'm just passing through. I'm on my way to Ottawa again, or Canada, the suburbs of Ottawa. We're taking the Quebec highway system, roads, instead of taking the Highway 17 Trans-Canada. We'll come home on that. And before we depart Portage-du-Fort, I'm going to take a few shots of some old stone buildings and stuff and see what else we see. It's kind of neat. It's a very rural town. There's not much going on the Quebec side, across from the Renfrew and Pembroke area. It's quite rural. It used to be a booming logging area. But Portage-du-Fort has some beautiful architecture, some nice old stone buildings, and a lot of potential for maybe a little touristy thing someday if they can get it together. We'll see what happens. Okay, let's go check out Portage-du-Fort. You could buy this one. Jessica Simpson. Remax. Look at that beautiful house. Probably a peaceful little village. Lots of limestone and stuff. I guess it was readily available around here. It has more than your average little town around here, actually. And it's a very quiet little village. It used to be quite the rockin' place. There's one of these, even from my teenage years, the small tugboats that used to pick up stray logs off the shore of the Ottawa River to bring them to the big log booms so the big tugboats could tow them back, and that's one of them. Little diesel engine in it. They are spread out, a few of them throughout the Ottawa Valley as monuments. Beautiful. It's got a cheesy mural paint job on it though. I'm not too keen on that. I mean, I used to see that back on the river. A bit of garbage happening there. Up ahead we have the Lakeside Hotel, which was a rockin' live music tavern back in the day that for a treat once in a while we would go from the Pembroke-Petawawa area when we were young in the party days and go here, and it was just jam-packed with people. Lots of beautiful girls and live music, good times. I don't know if it's open. It looks open. It looks like it still goes. It's kind of incredible nowadays. You could really market this as an outdoors place to stay. You could rent rooms, maybe add on, put some cabins out, and you'll have the river to access. And they have a little dock system. You could really do something with that. This old restaurant, I don't know the history of it, but I don't think it's been open for a long time, and it was huge. Bateau Royal restaurant. A lot of closed up, disappeared stuff here. After the free trade deal way back in the day, in the Mulroney days, Prime Minister Mulroney, things dried up around here. Maybe everything happened at once. It might have been a perfect storm. Logging slowed down, and big industrial mills closed. Kind of sad. A lot of crumbly stuff. And interesting old mansard roof. Another stone church. This looks like some sort of a hall or a town office back in the day. No, it says church, Anglican church, yet another church. This, I believe, is a functioning municipal building. Portage-du-Fort, Hotel de Ville Town Hall. Hotel de Ville. Does that mean town hall? That neat old garage. Okay, let's see what else we can see lingering around here. I'm not sure if I want to go this way or not. Time to put the Halloween the Halloween decorations away. Interesting. Here's what looks like another old repair shop made out of blocks. I'll tell you, if you're from the city and you want to get away from it all, these little villages have cheap real estate and some nice places. Nice and quiet. Internet's getting better. The nearest city or town would be significant for shopping is the Ontario side. You cross the dams as bridges to get to the Ontario side. Would be Renfrew, and that would be 20 to 30 kilometers away. Not bad. Okay. Well, what do you think of Portage-du-Fort? Is it neat? Go for a drive? Yeah. Let's get going. Stark's Corners, 1914. Just up the road from Stark's Corners, where that schoolhouse was. Nice old Chevy. And a little pony tractor. What a shame. Here it sits. Bye. I've been retired about 7 weeks now, and it's actually been busy with a lot of admin, you know, straightening out the benefits and everything. It's nice to have a day off where I can just leisurely drive slow to my destination and take in all this stuff. 1929. Well, that's not terribly old. It's a garage now, or was. Looks like it's not even being used. But not to get too whiny, I did have a week away in the USA, back to Appalachia. That was just a break away from the computer and the phone. I seem to be spending hours on every day, straightening out my retirement. So, this is nice. This is very nice to do before the onset of winter. J. Fleury Sons Limited, Aurora, Ontario. Wow. Wow. A beautiful 8 November 2023. Count my blessings, because winter's inevitable. It's coming. And if it's gonna come, freeze the ground, freeze the lakes, freeze the rivers, and then put snow on it. So I can do some cross-country skiing, some snowmobiling, some ice fishing. Not this slushy global warming crap we've been getting off and on the last few years. Anyway, thanks for listening to me ramble on. I'm out of breath. I'm all snotted up. It's cold out. Good cold though. I'm Cactus. This is Out and About. Remembrance Day is this Saturday. War Remembrance. Make sure you attend a parade somewhere in your town. Show your respect and your support. And thanks for watching. Happy November. Take care, everybody.